Oh my goodness. Come this way. There's the fort.
There's the fort. No other comment.
Hello everyone, it's Lee and Monique again. This is the third video we've made in the last 10-15 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes, because we visited all three national parks down here in Florida. We're actually in Miami and we're gonna catch our plane here in an hour or so and go back up to Atlanta. But this video is to give you tips about dry Tortugas. Tortugas, I say that wrong every time I say it. Dry Tortugas National Park. Basically, you fly into Miami or drive down all the way to Key West. The Florida Keys is a fantastic drive. I always love to rent a motorcycle, as many of you guys know, and she has a rental car and we have these little headsets and we can talk. We end up talking more that way than we would if we were sitting next to each other. But if you're a biker, it's a fantastic ride. We're here in December, and yeah, the dry season basically starts mid-December, but it's getting earlier apparently. So we're here December like 6th through 9th, I don't know, 6th. Yeah, we had 4 or 5 days down here. We hit all three national parks. Okay, so first tip number one, you got to book in advance. And do you want to talk about that a little bit? How you booked?
Ferry. I just booked it online, so Yankee Freedom, or I guess you can Google Dry Tortugas or go through the National Park website for Dry Tortugas to get the information for the ferry.
Yeah.
It's about $180 per person, but you get breakfast and lunch. It's about a 2.5-hour ferry ride from Key West down to the fort, and they supply all your snorkeling equipment, so you don't have to bring your own if you don't have it. You can just rent it from them and it's no charge.
No charge. If you want to camp down there, they actually will hook you up with camping gear, and I'm sure you have to rent that, but we didn't do that. We just took a day trip. Definitely take Dramamine with you if you get seasickness. We lucked out and didn't. We had very calm waters. It was perfect weather, but make sure you bring sunscreen, insect repellent. We didn't need that, but we brought that, and we took Dramamine, but really didn't need it. The ferry ride is pretty sweet actually. You can be indoors or outside, and they've got plenty of food and alcohol actually on the trip back if you want to start drinking. So once you get to Dry Tortugas, you can take a 15-minute little tour, or you can do like a 45-minute tour, and that was fantastic. I did a little bit of the 45-minute tour, but then we just walked around a little bit, had lunch, which is free or on included, and then we went snorkeling, and we'll show you some footage of the snorkeling. It's fantastic by today's standards. There's bleaching, and it's not perfect, but it's you see plenty of beautiful fish, and it's just beautiful down there. So definitely recommend doing that. And so you're down there from about 10:30 till 2:45 is when the ferry leaves, and then you're getting back into Key West right around 5 o'clock, and the sunset is coming up. So one thing we could recommend is, as you're coming back in to dock, notice all the people sitting to watch the sunset, and then try really hard. We tried to get to a good location to watch the sunset, but we didn't make it. But we did have some fantastic Cuban food. We had key lime pie. Another excursion we went on was the Hemingway house, where Ernest Hemingway spent his Key West years and did what many consider his finest work. You got to do that. Do a little tour of that. How much did that cost?
It's $15.
$15
but it has
per
to be
person.
cash.
Yeah. So we'll show you a little footage of that. Yeah. We went to the southernmost point in the continental United States. which is all, you know, anything you want to do in Key West is doable. You could walk or rent scooters. I wouldn't plan on driving around too much. It's fantastic food and just a really, really nice drive. So from Miami, obviously, you know, it's going to take you about 3 hours to get to and from Key West from Miami. And I don't know what else to say. That's about it. Pretty simple. If you want to camp, you can camp up to, what, 7 days out there? There were people camping, you know, camping out there.
You have to bring your own water.
Bring your own water, and
It's dry because there's no water.
yeah,
No fresh
they
water.
named it dry because there's, you know, a lot of turtles and no fresh water. So I hope you get something out of this. If we think of something else, we'll add it into the video, but we had a good time and we're going to be late for our flight. So yeah, watch our other videos. Definitely do all 3 of these parks. If you have more than, you know, maybe 3 or 4 days, you could do it. We had 5 nights here and we had a really good time. So we'll let you go and we're out of here. Like the video if you got something out of it, and subscribe to the channel. Take care.